King Arthur, Legend of the Sword is a high medieval fantasy movie directed by... This just sounds weird. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword is directed by Guy Ritchie and it stars Charlie Hunnam and Jude. And I'm doing this review for just one main reason. Everyone has been shitting on this movie. I mean, wherever I go, whatever review I read, pretty much everyone says the same things and everyone hates this movie with a passion, which is incredible. But I went to watch this movie with incredibly low expectations thanks to all these negative reviews, and I had a blast. Don't get me wrong, the movie is flawed, like it's almost subjectively a bad movie, but I just enjoyed it so much. It's been 2 days since I last saw this movie, and I'm still thinking about it, and I'm still remembering pretty good things. If you exclude the god-awful first 10 minutes of the movie, which are hilariously bad, both in editing, in pacing, in effects, they are insane. Once we get to the actual core of the story, which is young Arthur, raised in a brothel, who pulls the sword and goes to fight his evil uncle, the movie gets batshit insane, and I respect that. The director gives zero fucks about everything. He goes against conventions, he goes against logic, sometimes to a fault, I'm not gonna lie, to a fault, but things just happen for no reason. I was mostly confused, but at the same time, I was enjoying myself so much. The pacing is very tight, it moves so quickly, the action, while some of the action is shot poorly and edited with weird zoom-ins, when there are actual sets, not CGI heavy scenes, the movie has some very solid cinematography, and the editing was fantastic because I like Guy Ritchie movies. Especially I really like The Man from U.N.C.L.E., I like the Sherlock Holmes movies, I like Snatch, I like Revolver, I like even Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. I do like the guy, he's a talented director in my opinion. And in this movie there are a couple of sequences with his trademark quick cut storytelling when someone is talking about something and we go back in the past to see what actually happened. I had such a big smile on my face. I was having the time of my life. The movie, as I already said, is not all that good honestly because the story is predictable, we've seen it 100 times before. Some of the characters just don't matter at all, like the mage, she does jack shit throughout the movie, and the actress is not all that good unfortunately. The villain is fine, Jude does a fine job as the villain, he certainly elevates the character of Vortimer or whatever the hell his name is. The special effects are hit and miss, there is an eagle that looks incredibly fake, but other scenes look more real than the smaller eagle. It's weird, but there are a lot of over-the-top CGI scenes, but other than a couple of very weirdly shot fight scenes, the action was also fun to watch. And the best part, the objectively best part of the movie is the soundtrack. Daniel Pemberton, freaking amazing! This is one of the best soundtracks of the year so far. It's a mixture of rock and more orchestral classical scores with heavy breathing and grunting in the background, which is unconventional, just like the rest of the movie. This is an unconventional movie, but it works, at least for me. I can see why people are hating it, I can see why people are loving it. I'm kind of in the middle, I really enjoyed myself. It is not a good movie at all, but I loved every second of it. I was thoroughly entertained. So I think that this is one of those movies that you guys have to go out and watch for yourselves. Reviews do not do this justice. So, if you like medieval fantasies, which it's crazy that nowadays we still get $100 million 5 fantasy movies. If you like fantasy movies, if you like medieval fantasies, if you like the King Arthur stories in the more mythological sense, not in the realistic Antoine Fuqua's 2004 version of King Arthur, you're going to love this movie. And love not in the sense of it's a good movie, but love in the sense that it's a great time. I saw this in a packed theater and everyone was laughing throughout, and it certainly helped improving the actual experience. So go out, watch this movie with a couple of friends, don't take it seriously, and you're gonna have a great old time. But so guys, have you watched King Arthur, The Legend of the Sword, and which is your favorite Guy Ritchie movie? Tell me in the comments below. Thanks guys for watching, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.